Nation? I am Sgibs. I am your host, and this is not your den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, a.k.a. the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden football. EA Sports 2011. Here to kick it off with a bang. New week, new team. Let's get this party started. Today, we're going to touch base on potentially the most dangerous team in all of John Madden football, the Oakland Raiders. So today we're going to start talking about some player versus player breakdowns, some user cut computer segments, as well as the good running formation, a dual threat under center that the Oakland playbook has to offer. So without further ado, let's get into our shout-outs, our fan appreciation. So we have one going out to Bietos. He's a big-time Vikings fan, so I know he's happy that the Vikings got Moss. He's probably not happy about Brett Favre throwing game-ending picks. My boy Stevie in the AFL over there, just doing his thing, pitcher in college, just doing his thing playing baseball. Ryan94, great chat last night. PlayStation Madden, touch base with you on YouTube. Jake H, thanks for doing the Madden 11 parody. Yeah, anyone out there wants to do a parody of this show, do it. We'll love it. We'll air it. It'll be awesome. Rocket, great questions last night. Answered a bunch for you. Steelers fan, always good posts on the forum. Love it. VA Beach for running the Madden Bible Dynasty and just having a great haircut. Jay Niz for just being the man. So got that out of the way. Let's get into the good part of the show, our player versus player breakdown, brought to you by GoMadden.com. Check them out. They are exciting good things over there. Again, www.gomadden.com. So today we're going to be comparing Jason Campbell versus Bruce Gradkowski of the Oakland Raiders. Quarterbacks here. They are very, very similar. Let's take a look at some of their strengths. So Jason Campbell has a 70 speed rating, 92 throw power. He's got a 79 sack, a 74 MAC, and a 75 DAC. That means short accuracy, medium accuracy, and deep accuracy. For those of you that have a sick mind at home, let's get rid of that. He has a 79 throw in the run and an 88 play action. So he really does have pretty good play fake, which is actually pretty important in this year's game. Bruce Gradkowski, 70 speed, so he's adequate with Campbell with his wiggle sticks. A 78 throw power. I think I throw farther and harder with my left hand than Gradkowski throws with two hands. Just doesn't get it done, but where he does make up for it, he's got an 88 sack, 81 MAC, and a miserable, though, 61 DAC. He does have a 78 throw on the run, very similar to Campbell, and a 74 play action, so he does lack a little bit there. My recommendation, if I had one spot left on my depth chart, and I had to choose between Jason Campbell and Bruce Gradkowski, the first ever Madden Bible split of the player versus player breakdown. That's right, the first ever split. I really want to hit the TV there. I think I can do it. What are the odds I can knock over the camera? You think I can do it? One more before my roommates get mad that I'm throwing paper around. I guess I have a 61 deep throw accuracy. But first ever, we're going to split Jason Campbell and Bruce Gradkowski. Campbell's going to play our shotgun sets, and Gradkowski's going to play in our under center sets. So whenever you plan to come out under center, put in Gradkowski, stick with him there. He's going to throw dimes on the money. You just can't throw downfield with Gradkowski. So that's where we put Campbell in. He's a better shotgun option. So we have our user cut and computer segment. This is going to be brought to you by Shopmaster over at mymaddenpad.com. Check him out. A lot of good things over there. He is an EA game changer, so make sure to listen to his tips. We're going to check out Darren McFadden, Miguel Bush, and Miguel Bennett. For those not bilingual out there, that's Michael Bush and Michael Bennett. I'm bilingual. Whatever, no big deal. So Darren McFadden comes at 96 speed, 85-95 agility acceleration, 83 trucking, 80 catch. That's a very important stat. Michael Bush, 84 speed, 82-85 agility acceleration. He's an 87 truck. He's not what he once was, but he still is a medium-sized truck. 73 catching, which is adequate. Michael Bennett, 93 speed. He's still got the wiggle sticks, one of the most dangerous players all time in Madden, one of the most potent offenses all time in Madden. The Minnesota Vikings 2004-2005 edition, 98 Ched speed, 98 wiggle sticks, Michael Bennett. He's not as good as he once was, I'll say it again, but he is as good once as he ever was. 76 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 as does not mean that something's bad is going to happen this week against the Ravens. I really hope that. Bennett has a 76 agility, 92 acceleration, 78 elusiveness, and a 67 catch rating. So what I'll do here is I'm going to, believe it or not, I'm going to snip Michael Bush. I'm going to computer Darren McFadden, and I think he's a better player, controlled by the computer. And I'm going to user Michael Bennett because I think I can utilize his wiggle sticks, his 93 speed, 92 acceleration, and work him into the game. Just like I did last year, Madden 10, when he would come in and sub in my Chargers offense. He was a great spellback for either Sproles or Tomlinson, and he went right into the system. But let's get right into what you guys really care about. We're going to get to the tips. We're going to talk about the power run, not a power run formation, but an all-around understand formation from the Oakland playbook. Let's get started, boys and girls. You guys like my new jersey? Timmy Tebow? You like this jersey? Just got it. Just got it. Just got it. One more time. One more time. For the fans at home. Drum roll, please. Alright. For those of you who didn't know, show number Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Tres Cuatro. I don't even know who that is, but MaddenBible.com. Follow me on Twitter, Sgibs7. As always, no lifeguard on duty. So, let's move the camera in position, zoom in, move my fridge. That's how we roll here in the Sgibs household. And we are zoomed in and we are locked and ready to go. So on defense here, we're going to show you what we want to do. We're going to run just a basic standard, we're going to come out of a 43 package, just a standard, very standard cover 3. So we always like to run against this. What we want to take a look at is the ace formation out of the Oakland Raiders playbook. Now, this probably isn't the best playbook the formation to come out in. Oh, the camera looks a little light. Let me try to fix that. Sorry about that. Okay. I think that's better. So, you probably don't want to come out in the ace formation just because the Raiders have a lot better weapons than 2 tight ends on the field, but when you put these plays in your audible package and audible down to them, it'll just make things that much better. I could totally see that your 2 tight end spots having Jacoby Ford and Chaz Schillings or something along those lines there running the flat, it'll just be dangerous. So, first and foremost, we have our off tackle, which is the one we just came out in. Our run audible down is the halfback dive, and we set an audible to be a halfback counter. So, as we don't have a toss in this formation, we still do have a run left, which is the counter, a run up the middle, which is the dive, and we still have a run right, which is the off tackle, which we can break that up the middle or break it outside. So, we still do have a very dangerous running game here. So we're going to show you just the off tackle, wherever you find the hole. That's how you find the hole. So I found the hole. I wanted to look to break it outside, but I saw there was containment, and I saw the containment right here, the blocker. If he broke free on that, I was dangerous. So I saw this big gaping hole here. I decided to cut into it, and just good things happen. Very important. The ace formation is a very balanced formation if you look at it. There's 7 guys on the offensive line, which means that we're always pretty much going to have the advantage when we're going against a defense. Because if you look at the box, there's 7 defenders, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. So that means that safety's going to have to come up and make a play on the ball. Otherwise, we should be able to get a hat on a hat, and we should be able to have advantage in the run game every time. There that time, though, Rolando McClain just made a great play off the edge. But now we'll show you what the dive looks like. Very simple to dive. If they're in a dime set, if they're showing only 5 in the box, audible to the dime. So what I'll show you mean by if they look like they're in a dime set. So that's a 4-3. A dime would be these guys. These would essentially be defensive backs, and it would look a lot like this. So if you see that, you probably don't want to run outside. You're most likely going to want to check down to your halfback dive, just get up into it, and hopefully your guy makes a block. But Richard Seymour making plays. But the reason we do that is because we have the numbers game up the middle of the field. So we'll go to the replay, show you. So as you can see, if you look at the offensive line, every single guy on the defensive line is double teamed there. which means that we should be able to get some blocks held, but unfortunately Richard Seymour is a man-child, and he broke through. So now we'll show you the halfback counter. Halfback counter is pretty nice out of this formation. It has 2 pulling guards, which is nice. We'll show you that one more time, halfback counter. So we do have the halfback counter, get outside, make a play, try and make a play. Weren't able to, but now what we can also do is we have the halfback slip screen of this formation. What I like to do is block both tight ends, smart route our far wide receiver, motion him for a quick unbumpable, and then we also have the screen, which is dangerous, especially with McFadden's speed. So there's McFadden getting upfield. Some other plays we like from this formation, just the quick flats by both tight ends here, and especially if you have Jacoby Ford or Chaz Schillings when you audible down, that just makes them all that more dangerous. So they get the run, respect the run, then you hit them in the flat real quick. If they do decide to play man-to-man with you, quick audible in this formation is an absolute man killer. It's 2 double C routes. We'll show you what it looks like against a man-to-man bump and run. If I could ever get the audible down. So if it is, all you want to do is you want to take either C route and just motion in a quick step, snap, and then throw. Jason Campbell didn't make a good throw there, but that's besides the point. We want to show you that the unbumpable was there. So you can't get the bump off. I mean, if that was a good throw, that's pay dirt. That's a touchdown. What's on another play we have? Well, we can just run through all the plays again real quick. Off tackle. Then there's the dive, the halfback counter, the screen, and so forth. So, ladies and gentlemen, for another exciting edition of Not Your Den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden football. You and I together, a whole lot of you, but only an itsy bitsy teeny weeny part of me. We're changing the Madden community, aren't we?